call it a mine.
You should turn off report crimes against me.
Well, you
So
know,
that doesn't happen.
mining lasers are pretty useful. They're like the best thing to claim something, because as you mine, everything becomes yours because it's a mining laser.
Oh.
Targeting the network.
I detect an excess.
He's got space sickness. That's the first sign right there.
No, the first
Bad pants, the first sign of space madness.
Interrupting your ship.
Landing gear retracted.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I'm logging off. I'll be back on later for American guys, I guess. Good time, guys.
Alright, sweet. See you.
Probably see you tomorrow about the same time.
Okay, Dev.
See you tomorrow.
Take care.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
See you tomorrow.
I found a parking spot.
Okay, now my SFE is repaired. I can do some fucking it up again.
I can damage it some more, yeah?
Yeah. See, that's the only reason I got 4 SFEs now.
Yeah, of course.
I got 4 SRVs so I can afford to fuck around.
No, there are 4 lights.
Zed, your repair limpets keep triggering my
Yeah. He wanted, there were 4, and the guy was trying to get him to say 5.
The point defense and circumstances as well.
So I've got the
That's
fight
hilarious.
music on. I got the fight music because I killed the fighter, but there's no police here, so why?
Next time we're in a system with police, though.
No, there's no system authority. There's nobody to tell it to other systems. There's nothing.
Yeah, there are, dude. You guys are in a system with police.
This is an anarchy system.
No base, no population. There's nothing.
There was police there last night, actually.
There wouldn't have been. It's an anarchy system. Police don't support systems.
Well, there's weird things that happen like that. Not glitches really, but they'll spawn way outside of a regular system in an anarchy system on the ground. Usually landed on the planet.
What could have happened is maybe that wasn't there a station nearby in another system?
Yeah, 32 light years. 32 light years.
Yeah, see, for example, if a player is wanted in that system, or even if he has cargo and he is followed by criminals, then they will attract attention from authorities.
I'm gonna go to the station and see what it says, because I don't think even if they scan me, anything's gonna happen.
It depends if the cargo you have is illegal in that jurisdiction.
The station doesn't scan you. I went there with illegal personal weapons and nothing happened.
It depends.
But if you,
sometimes they scan you, sometimes they don't.
Yeah. Didn't scan me on my way in or my way out. Not even when I accidentally trespassed.
Yeah, but you would, if you have cargo, for example, you would attract attention from criminals, and they would attract attention towards police.
Yeah.
Disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, I'm heading to the station to see what happens, because nothing should happen.
Let's find out.
Oh no, I've struck the planet's surface.
But wasn't
it? It was at about 3 meters per second.
That's way too much.
No, right?
900 kilometers an hour.
I'm randomly driving into a big area of the spot, like far away, and there's a random SRV.
Fuel scooping.
Probably mine.
Like 10 SRVs blew up mines and some ATVs.
Sacrifice to the SRV.
Frameshift drive charging.
In a dance, there's all this
It was pretty random spot, so yeah.
You know, flipping flipping the ship upside down and arranging the exterior camera like this, the Anaconda looks like a totally different ship when it's upside down.
I've heard that before, yeah.
Belly is
I'll
weird.
take a screenshot.
I think Yamix had the same comment in one of his videos.
Fuel scooping.
Oh yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
it
like-
actually looks really neat.
It's like a huge sort of space truck thing with the
I'll tell you what
cockpit at the front.
It looks like a Zorgan Peterson ship.
It does.
My whole integrity is at 7%.
Oh my goodness, that SRV jumping over me.
Well, how did I take
Did you see them waving at you as they went past?
one hit?
Your main ship or SRV or what?
My SRV.
Oh.
I'm at
Yeah.
7% hull.
That's
Oh,
I
that
mean,
was swish. I like it.
the SRV damage model is totally weird sometimes. If you hit something at a weird
Yeah.
angle, then suddenly you're dead. Yeah.
But it's bullshit because it was a jump that wasn't very high or whatever compared to
Yeah.
my others. Suddenly, boom, 50% damage.
I have a
So
suspicion.
SRV damage and ship damage is multiplied by the amount of people in the instance. So if you're in a very populated instance,
But why would they do that?
Oh my goodness.
Oh. So yeah. So you get
Well,
hit
it-
and then it repeats itself like 5-6 times.
Yeah, it's still
I get that.
bullshit.
Ram.
Yeah, a lot of things that needs to develop before it is actually working.
Hi, what's up?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Fuel scooping.
Ow. No. You will not get in your ship. I just heard something.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
You see what I mean? They could actually
Oh,
just
I just got a very nice lag spike. Great.
take the
Looks like a
bottom and make a new ship of it.
That'd be the first Zorgan Peterson large ship then.
Yes. It really does.
It's the observation gallery that does it.
Yes.
yeah, I
that's
would
like a
love to be able to
cockpit.
fly this from the observation gallery.
Maybe that's what it's for.
Yeah.
Fuel scooping.
I seriously want to be able to launch my ship as a
Wouldn't it technically be 2 forward?
Frameshift drive charging.
details.
What? No. No, No. Put your ass back on the ground. I did not tell you to dismiss.
Did that happen right after you got out of your ship?
Anyway, who...
No, I was apparently slightly out of range.
Anyway, who has no fighter and wants to fly a fighter, I can give one.
Fuel scooping.
Oh, well, apparently I'm going back into my ship anyway.
I would love one.
Okay,
I've
just-
heard multi-crew sends it back to
Yeah,
this.
yeah, we can make multi-crew and you can take my fighter.
I've heard something saying that if you do it, it'll actually send your ship back to the last station you were at. I don't know if that's true.
No, that is false.
It's false.
It will
Okay.
send it into orbit, yeah.
Especially if you just park your ship, because yeah, no, it does not do that.
Okay, good.
Fireworks. You're on an exploration mission. Fireworks.
Oh yeah, I forgot to chef.
If I
I-
can find
3, 2,
then that would be great.
Sorry?
Someone mentioned flying a fighter.
Yeah, it was American, and I told if somebody has no fighter but would like to fly, you can come with me in the multi-crew, and I can give you my fighter to fly.
Oh, I would actually love that.
Yeah, okay, shooter. Just give me a second. I'm docking, and I will invite you.
Chapping in 3.
Fireworks.
There's a tiny amount of fire that's immediately shot off.
Oh, is that actual fireworks?
Fuel scooping.
Rockets, yeah.
The flak cannon actually makes pretty decent fireworks.
Of course.
Yeah, where
They
are
do
all the
make
SFVs gone?
really good.
Like, is it me or did suddenly a lot of people leave?
My SRV exploded.
I got booted out.
I am
Also-
going to restock my fighters because I crashed.
My SRV exploded when I was trying to race back to my ship.
Shooter, are you in wing?
What?
6 shooter, are you in wing or not?
No, you can invite me to your crew and I'll accept.
Okay, alright.
Frameshift drive charging.
You are in danger. You must wait 15 seconds. It thinks that there's hostiles here because we shot each other's
SRVs with the
okay.
That's a great way to troll somebody trying to log out. Just like every 15 seconds, you shoot their shields. Like, you cannot leave us.
You are here.
It's amazing how this stuff all works together.
Fuel scooping.
Okay, can you take a fighter?
I don't think they sell fighters either. I heard somebody say that.
I don't have any way to check. I don't have a fighter name.
Warning.
Right, what system has the outfitting? Or the station, or whatever?
Shooter, you are in.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Sorry, Emergent. I was away for a second. My girlfriend asked me something.
Oh, Emergent. Were you talking about flying a fighter?
Yes.
Okay, could you perhaps invite me to your crew too?
Yeah, but only one can fly. So after that, when shooter enjoyed himself, after that I can invite him.
I have a dual fighter base.
Fuel scooping.
Oh.
You know what? Yeah, ask someone else.
Yeah, could you...
Well, I'm not lifting off though. I'm about to get off.
Well, figure it out.
I saw there was like three other fighters I saw.
What happens when you log off and someone else is using your fighter at the same time?
I believe it just despawns me.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, you are going back to your ship because it's just a telepresence.
Ah, yeah, it is. It's not the actual.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to the fighter beings that was deployed, but yeah,
it probably dies.
Yeah. It's just like when you try to jump out with your fighter deployed, you just go boom.
Oh, seriously? It's quite nice. Very nice. Great.
what I had to do when I had my fighter docking glitch, where it just like it docked, and I was just like trapped in my fighter hangar, couldn't do anything about it, so I switched to my helm and just made a jump.
Oh, that's awesome.
There was an explosion in my fighter bay.
I am currently launching the fighter.
Okay.
Fuse disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
I have never flown a fighter before, and this is quite cool.
It is. They're very agile.
You get spoiled on the maneuverability.
Yes,
Yeah,
especially if you're in an Anaconda.
Yeah, track IR is quite amazing as well, because you get quite a lot of freedom.
Hey, 6-shooter, where are you at?
I'm in our instance.
Yeah, but where?
Green lasers.
I targeted you. Ah,
No.
there you are.
Yeah, you have plasma.
Well, I'm gonna get off.
And I just saw an Anaconda coming in low. Nice.
Have fun, guys. I'll miss the next meetup, so I'll probably get back on my way to the next one.
Yeah, shooter. Just one thing: if you are not destroying, but you are injured so much, you just come dock in, and after that dock out again with a new one.
Yeah, well, it's the same as everything, I guess.
Yeah. I got the danger thing.
Frameshift drive charging.
Holy shit, I actually hit you. That was...
Trap, I destroyed your fighter.
No problem.
I saw the debris flying overhead. That was quite nice.
My girlfriend said, you just destroyed someone's fighter.
Oh, it just looked like it.
My girlfriend is calling me a dick. You are like, no worries, and my girlfriend's like, you dick, you destroyed someone else's property.
Come on.
Well, this is communism. It's a state's property. Even though there's an anarchy system where there is no state, but still.
They smashed the state.
I'm shooting the planet because otherwise it will go.
You know, just be careful when you are flying close to the ground because it's hilly and dark.
Yeah, I almost crashed my ship into the ground with 300 meters per second. I mean, my main ship. So that would probably be the greatest amount of fun. Everyone
Take more.
has the hobbies, I guess.
Yeah, is it okay if I take another one?
Of course. Do it.
Someone else here have a fighter bay that I could perhaps use.
I'll pay you back in some commodity, alright, for your ships.
What?
I will get you some gold or platinum or something to pay for the ship.
Forget about it. This is free.
Alright.
10 tons of peanuts.
Yeah.
That's not hard to find once you're in Colombia.
Fuel scooping.
Ah, good, they have cartographics here. I can set up my data. So no one can sneak in any systems we might scan together. That's 2 million credits on one page. Nuts.
I currently in this expedition I made 13 million or something.
Last time I went to Colonia, I think I got about 20 million all in all.
Yeah. I already got 12. I remember.
It's 6-shooter, where are you at?
I'm above you.
Yeah, I think.
I'm the one with the red engine.
Okay. That's the fighter, I assume, because I don't actually see the fighter right now. I see your targeting thing that I should shoot at that I wanted to hit you, which is totally not at the right place because you're maneuvering and stuff. I can see your name, but not you.
How high could you possibly get with a fighter? Can you leave orbit?
Probably not.
No.
It probably cut. No, it's like 30 kilometers.
I got the mouse and the headset too. Oops, sorry, wrong chat.
And it is telling you if you are out of range, so you have to turn back.
Yeah, otherwise it auto-destructs your fighter or something.
Yeah.
Okay, I've just totaled up my exploration totals so far, 30 million for this trip.
Sweet.
Oh, I actually hit you now. Holy shit.
Yeah, I think I got about 28 mil from just from how to get in there. I got another amount of money I can't remember from the other station.
Probably at least 1 credit.
Well, you're a couple of jumps away from that 3.4 million system you mentioned last night.
Sure. There's quite a lot of delay between me shooting and it actually hitting your shoots. It's annoying.
I can't keep a lock on my thing.
Seriously. Oh, I think someone earlier said that you can't lock on SRPs when you're in a fighter. But I'm not entirely sure.
It does for like 5 seconds or something, or just it's gone.
Yeah, you cannot lock, but you have fixed weapons, so
under attack. Yeah, no shit.
Well, I don't want to shoot you too much because then I'm destroy it.
I got 3 more. Doesn't really matter. I still have 100% health.
yeah, but if he's hitting very badly you, I mean, he has plasma.
Yeah, but I still have 100% health. And he has
How much is your ship going at?
2 circles, I think. Yeah.
Okay, that's weird. Doesn't look like my... Sorry, go ahead.
Okay.
And just a tiny bit. Yeah, it's gone now. Oh no, hull integrity. I only have 99%
What's
health.
that? Okay, 1 shot is 1%.
I guess.
Did you get 9K?
No, that was 3% damage.
Alright, I'll stop shooting by the way.
I'll just go into my thing. That thing is called a ship.
Fuel skipping. Fuel super disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Right, I think I'm gonna leave it there for today, lads. I'll see you guys in 2 days. Isn't it? Next week?
Probably.
It's tomorrow.
Yeah. See you.
Is it tomorrow already?
See ya.
I thought it was
See
2
you.
days. I'll see you later anyway.
Yeah, alright, later.
See you later.
I mean, I thought the wait.
Oh
the next
yeah,
meeting
yeah.
was in
It's
like 2 days.
It's 2 days. You're right.
Yeah. Okay. Then my memory hasn't failed me this one singular time. Pretty good.
Fuel suit disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Don't go more than 20 kilometers.
4, 3, just wanted to see how fast I can go. Quite fast.
Yeah, it's pretty fast.
Can you see how far I am? Oh, I can see it. This one.
Yeah, I can see. Now you're 3.64. 5.
You disappeared off my targeting, right?
Nice 10.
Fuel suit disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
13. 14. 15. It would be nice to turn back.
3, 2, 1.
Where are you even?
I went a whole long way. I went 20 kilometers.
Yeah, it was too too far away for me to target.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's just an SRV.
Just an SFE. Well, this is a top of the line car, you know.
Ah, it's like a Range Rover. Space Range Rover.
Exactly. But then even better because it does dual laser cannons. And I don't think Range Rover can tell that. Well, they can say it about the cars, but it wouldn't be true.
Unless they have like lasers that can see how, like parking sensor lasers.
No,
You can say
that
you have
wouldn't be
lasers.
really. That wouldn't really be cannons, in my opinion. That would be false laser cannons.
They would be cannons for ants.
Well, not in my opinion. Oh yeah, I shot myself, so I'm under attack. Thanks.
Crap. Fighters are so hard to fly when you're when you turn flight assist.
Yeah, I once bragged without flight assist with the fighter. That was entertaining to say the least.
I can imagine. Whew.
Oh, there you are.
Fuel scooping.
Where are you now?
I'm in my ship.
Warning, temperature critical. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
That is not appreciated. Please forgive my marksmanship, it's not the best. Oh yeah, the spot I was just at is now not... What? Okay, I'm still at exactly the same spot, but now it's unsuitable terrain. Not.
Disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, Emergent, I'm gonna put this fighter back in your hull.
Yeah, just request docking.
3, 2.
You can request docking. Roll panel. Just slowly. Perfect.
Yep, I can do that.
4, 3, 2.
You're welcome.
I'll just have to see which ones are the quickest fighters.
Depends on, I mean, each of them has strengths and weaknesses.
I just want the fastest ones. I use it for fighting.
Charging.
I just use it for, well, fucking around, basically.
I think the Imperial one is the fastest.
I think that's the most maneuverable one.
Yeah, okay, most maneuverable. In that case, the Federal one, because Taipan is the slowest.
So if I got the fastest type in, it didn't make sense to me when I bought it. There's different speeds on typing ones.
Yeah, because it depends on the weaponry.
I will get out now, so then like can fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, the computer is being a bit slower. It's probably because Elite is taking all my RAM. Because Elite itself is still working well as flawless as I can.
But I don't know. I can call him now because he's aggroed me.
What?
I mean, you are red for me.
Why? Oh, I probably because I shot. Yeah. Is there a way to like undo that or anything? Or do we just have to wait?
Frameshift drive charging.
I think
until we are in the same. No, until we are in the same instance, you would be.
No, I think we're in the same instance.
Report crimes against you. If you both turn that off, there might be a chance you're not ready for each other.
You know, for me, it's every time off when I'm in a company.
Okay, it's busty turning itself off, and that's probably going to take ages. Ah, it's turned off now. Okay, could you try that again? Oh, I'm still aggressive according to the game. Nice, I'm joining. Oh, you are on stage. Let's wait 15 seconds before you can join it. Oh,
yeah, that's because you're red with anyone.
Yeah, I accidentally pressed cancel.
Alright, just wait.
Oh.
It does so against combat log. Because combat log
Actually, it is.
Okay, now I have to wait 15 seconds again. Okay, for okay. Thanks.
5 stars. In one system. Okay.
Well, guess it's perfect rating then.
I got dropped into another instance after losing the fight.
Just ask him for a wing fight, I guess, and reload.
It's
No.
a very cool instance, but
okay.
or a lot of new ones.
I don't know. I think it was fairly quiet earlier.
Yeah, I am definitely another one.
Yeah, this was my instance before. It's big. There's a lot of condas and like this.
Multi-crew failed to connect. Press OK to return to the main menu.
There's even a clipper here.
Why? Okay. Okay, it forced me to return to the main menu, so now I have to rejoin the instance and I'll probably go to on my own. I can join multi-crew. Okay, connecting to multi-crew. Oh. So it said that multi-crew failed for some reason and then just kicked me out.
Why?
Because elites. I don't know.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah, it's loading
Okay.
again. So let's hope it does work this time.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Yet again. Thanks, Elite.
From scale 1 to 10, how come?
Usually it works just fine, but apparently it chose this time the third moment to not work.
Frameshift drive charging.
Amazing. I'll try joining again. Let's hope it works. But probably won't.
Fuel scooping.
Okay, it keeps failing. I'll just not join multi-crew then. Thanks, Elite.
Warning. Temperature critical. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive
I did choose to accept my whole 0 credits of rewards though, so that's pretty nice.
Try again.
Could you send me a new invite so I can try with fresh invite? I don't know if we're in the same instance though.
No, we are not.
I'm in the same one with 6 shooter.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, in that case, we will do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I don't mind. It's just Elite being a dick. Just at the moment, it's the least useful. 6-shooter, where are you? It's doing the texture thing again. Awfully. Oh, why is it doing this? Don't think so. No, I don't.
That explains. I haven't had it installed on SSD before, and it was really shitty with all the textures.
Oh, and now the textures are working.
It just took a long, well.
I'm going to the station.
Okay, see you later. Well, I guess in game then.
I can't find where you were in game.
Oh, I've targeted you.
Most of us already discovered. Well.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Nice.
I put you on your back successfully, right? Look at that. Well,
Nice. Yeah, but I can't shoot in this position, so it's...
You're next to my ship.
Yeah. Yeah, just move your little cheap fancy ass ship out of the way.
Do you know what your handbrake is?
Fuel scooping.
What's the standard handbrake button?
X.
Where can you see that it's on?
It says so in the right bottom corner. It's like the three... Yeah, no, in the right corner of your SFE screen. Like there's the port chip, handbrake, and cargo scope.
No, it doesn't say so. It's not X for me.
No? Well, yeah, normally you have to keep it pressed. You have to keep pressing it in the normal configuration.
Nope, doesn't line up.
Oh.
I'm gonna check my...
Yeah, you may have changed it without knowing. Or rather.
Please don't grab me.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm going to try to push you somewhere else without degrading our shields too much, but it probably won't really work.
Roll axis.
And then suddenly went... Okay, what is this? I activated fucking handbrake, you piece of shit.
I put my handbrake on space because that's
not workable at all. Why did you do that? I think I just saw something crack.
Back in the 90s, in every racing game, space would be your handbrake. So I'm
Yeah,
quite
but
used
back
to
in the
it.
90s I wasn't alive, so...
You weren't alive. I was playing video games.
Yeah, but for me that wasn't really... There isn't a reason to do that.
No, but back then we just had to keep
For me, space makes sense too.
For me, space is usually associated with going up. I don't know why, but in most games I've played, space is going up and shift is going down.
What? That's the arrow and the W.
No, but as in, I mostly played shooters before, and shift was always crouching and space was always jumping.
Shift was always running.
That seems to be the
Well, depends on the game, really.
And Minecraft does the same.
Minecraft.
Shifted running for me, and then the Z, X, and C were actually crouched, standing up and laying down.
Yeah, but I don't even like have my hands on the keyboard properly. Like my index finger is on the F button. So, and then yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, I don't put my fingers on the keys properly. I do this weird thing which I taught myself by playing Minecraft too much. But it was like my first game with such a layout for the keys. So I didn't really do it correct, I guess.
Man, I still can't get over that. I wasn't born in the 90s. And here I'm a child. Feel skipping. I feel now.
Yeah, but when you were born in the 80s, you were a 90s kid. Because you were a kid, not a baby in the 90s.
Right.
Yeah.
But still, it's like if I wasn't around, I'm so much older than you. This is not fair.
But why? I mean, I'm 30 years old. And I've been born in 87. So I was 4 years old in the 90s when the 90s started. So that makes me 90s kid.
86 here, and I'm totally 90s kid.
Yeah, but so am I.
Dabbling Quake and
Yeah,
Okay,
me,
my first shooter was
I think my first shooter was Unreal, or no, it wasn't. It was Wolfenstein 3D.
Oh, I remember this one. Okay. Not Doom.
I was -9 when the 90 started.
When the 90s started, I was -10.
Oh my god, you're a baby.
Yeah.
Well, not according to the law.
According to the law, you're still 17, so you're not even...
Yeah. Well, according to the
You're
law.
not a grown-up yet.
I feel old now.
Well, in my opinion, you aren't either.
I'm 19 in 4 days. I'm in a real adult.
I know saying the following thing makes me like an old man, but enjoy being young while you are. Yeah.
Oh yeah, but when you're older than 18, you can do nice things like driving over bottles with your car in the parking lot at school.
No, thanks. It's not funny for me.
If it makes anyone feels better, I'm born in 82. 35 years old.
He is spewing out chaff.
I'm 27 woman and yeah. It's not fun.
I've got you all beat.
Yeah, you're an old fart.
How old are you then?
I'll be 65 in June.
Yeah. How do people even get that old? It's just gotta. It should be illegal.
You just gotta be lucky.
I don't wanna beat you.
Yeah,
You guys have a picky.
Probably he is enjoying this game way more than you are. Because he didn't have this when he was young.
Yeah, well, neither did I. When I was young, the only thing I had was like put the car. Do you guys know that game? It's amazing. Yeah.
Pyjama Sam, Freddy Fish.
Exactly. Oh god.
The good shit.
We had like television, the real cartoon.
Yeah. Oh, quick question. Did you ever play Half-Life?
Me?
Oh, yeah, I played Half-Life.
Everyone else.
I played Half-Life
Don't
1
roll.
and 2 and every possible thing that came with it.
Yeah.
Half-Life after I played 2, actually. The orange box. Discovered Half-Life 2 Halo, then I went back to Half-Life.
I played Half-Life 1 when it came out.
I was still a console at that point.
Frameshift drive charging.
No, I always had a PC at home since I was 6 years old or something. Then my father got a new one for me 2 years later, and then I got the old one, so I was and I got my own personal computer.
That is nice.
Yeah, that was back then. That was pretty amazing. But yeah, there were a lot of households which didn't have computers, and I had my own one at that age.
I'm stuck.
When I was growing up, we were all Macs, and we had our family account that I grew up on with arcade clones and PC clones. And I played a lot, but it wasn't totally.
I had my first actual games were games like the Lemmings and all those floppy disk games.
Yeah.
Outrun, the first Outrun. Dear.
Outrunning in the arcade or?
Fuel skipping complete.
A lot of things. Alley Cats, Motocross, and yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
Good old times. I still have a whole box of floppy disk games, and I refuse to ever throw them away.
Okay,
I
but
just
people,
don't have
shall we not forget Rayman 2?
It's not that.
Okay, well, the first Rayman.
But the first Rayman, what year is that? Like 98? No, 96 or something.
It's coming something 98, 99.
Which console did it?
Fuel skipping.
I almost consider that
Fuel skipping complete.
Yeah. Same year. I used to play on the PlayStation 1. That was my first new console. Like a new style of it, new generation.
Let's
X
see.
games and SSX and stuff. That was
Rayman 1 is 1995.
1995? Oh, I was close to that actually. I was only 3 years old.
Latest release 2015. Where's my Rayman 4?
Yeah. Please
deliver.
Well, the first console I played was at a friend's house. At my house we played with the PCs, with coax cables, so we played multiplayer. And at his house we always played with the NES and the SNES. And later on the GameCube. He has had, I think, every Nintendo, every possible Nintendo you can own, and he still has them all. Weird.
Anyone still down at the LZ on a winning one?
I can get you one.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I still have everything but the SNES. I need a physical version, not a, Retron console. My family was the same way. We had the back two with arcade games and the Atari. I grew up kind of on this Command and Galaga clones. And then, we had friends with the Nintendo.
The thing about old computer games is I remember sometime trying to play multiplayer, local multiplayer, three children in the same keyboard.
Yeah, that's with the old games. Yeah, everyone would use like the same keyboard and everything.
Space Quest, anyone?
Never played that.
Yeah, I played that one.
Does anyone own the ZX Spectrum here? Yeah. We have it. Magnetic tapes.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Hobbit. My first game.
Chucky egg.
The oldest hardware I had was the, I don't know, it wasn't even Pentium, I guess. It was before that, and it was DOS, one of the early DOS, and with the 5-inch floppies. A lot of people my age don't even know this.
No, if you don't know what a floppy disk is, you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, but do you know the 5-inch floppy disks?
Yeah,
I had that on the 64. Yes.
Yeah,
yes, I remember those.
Yeah, those are really floppy. Those were floppy disks.
Yeah, I mean, we still have a working Windows 95 computer, I think. At least it was working not so long ago, I think.
I used to have one still lying around at my parents', but I think they threw it out.
I have like a sound card from 1999.
Oh,
Not
I have a
using
lot
it,
of.
but
I have a lot of hardware from that time. I even have some old hard disks, like the Bigfoot disc and the first ever. What's it called? The first ever Raptor discs. I still have all those hardware things lying around. I have plenty 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s lying around still. Because if I ever get a house where I get the room, I'm gonna display them in a little glass thing.
yeah, you should.
Because they're just, for me, they're museum pieces with a bit of emotional attention to them. You know?
Yeah.
That's where my whole computer and gaming and geeky life started out.
Yeah.
I know the feeling there. I just rebuilt my grandpa's old Pentium MMX machine.
Nice.
So I can play old DOS, and it's actually got Win98 on it because I needed USB to get stuff to it. But yeah, I've got a whole corner that's got a couple of old Macs and a couple of old PCs. Then basically every console from the 90s on it. Same way.
Did you guys ever play a game called Zork?
Yeah.
Zork and Return to Zork. I love those games.
I think I've heard of it. Not sure.
I am thinking
So 6-shooter,
about...
where did you go?
I am now in my ship.
Come out again, please. I
Well,
want
I
to
was
destroy your SMV.
No. I wanted to go to waypoint 8, actually.
Already?
Well, yes, the meetup is done, and well...
Yeah, that's true. I guess I'll go
now.
back to my ship again then.
For ED Discovery, I actually made this expedition. I put it in an EDD file, which is quite nice.
Do you know if Eagle's Landing has like refills for chaff and stuff?
No, it has no outfitting.
How about
well, that outfitting?
I was today at Eagle's Landing. It has nothing. It has only repair and so.
Yeah, it's not outfitting I'm looking for.
Landing gear deployed.
Refill.
I think everyone has that.
There's that mining station 2 jumps away, and it's got outfitting.
Yeah, I've already gone past it though, so.
Ah.
Time to add the next waypoint to my bookmarks. quite a ways away.
Nice.
Oh, okay. At first it looked like it didn't plot a route, but apparently it did. Nice. Oh, and
I'm
the
gonna
first
fly
jump is
around.
already straight through through the planet.
I'm gonna do a round out on the edge of the crater with my anaconda.
I guess I'll join in with my asp. Okay, I'll send a wing request.
Yeah, I'm going clockwise.
Well, it's like 900 jumps
No, it's just
What? 900 jumps.
to Colonia.
Oh, to
Colonia. Jeez.
120 to
waypoint for
waypoint
you.
7, which I'm not gonna make tonight.
It's only in 2 days, I think. Or at least it's not tomorrow, it's the day after.
No, it's the day after.
I went to waypoint 8
That's waypoint 8. I
Have you
meant
sent
this
me a
one.
wing
I'm not gonna make
request
this one.
already?
What?
Oh, I thought you were gonna send me a wing request.
I did.
I also didn't go to waypoint 6. Missed that one.
I've gone to all the waypoints, but I went to waypoint 8 too early.
A wing request. No, it doesn't send it.
Yeah, I'm probably like gonna be at Colonia when the expedition is long over, but whatever.
Okay, yeah. What
I
is
have no
this?
time for it today, so.
Oh yeah, it says I sent you a wing request. But did it actually do that?
I don't think so.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I've had this problem earlier, and that was great fun too. Send you one again. Did you get one or not?
Nope.
Okay, just FDev being a dick again. Great.
Now.
Oh well, guess I'll restart the game. I did see. Okay. Yeah, it says something. Okay. Oh, never mind. It made the sound for someone saying something. Well, this is. Guess I won't join the wing then. You were doing you were circling the crater, right?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Well, like just outside of it or inside of it?
On the ridge, on top of the ridge.
Okay.
I am about 2, 3 kilometers above the ridge.
Oh, okay. I'm about 2 above it, I think. But there are no contacts in range, according to the game.
Ooh, that's silly. I dropped out of every instance, I think.
Oh, that's just great.
Nope, I'm just not in an instance anymore, I think.
Nice.
Weird.
Just delete things, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, you are already in a wing.
No, I'm
It
not.
says for me.
Yeah, but I'm not. So that's quite weird. I'll try inviting you yet again. Okay, I sent one. But I don't know if this one will work. Probably not.
Well, we might as well just go jump.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to make my way around the planet and everything. It's gonna take effort.
Just go straight up, and then when you're not mask locked anymore, press B.
Oh yeah, I'm not mask locked, but I just still need to make my
Just
way
use
around the
B.
planet.
Yeah, go use B. Press B on your keyboard.
Why?
Just do it. Trust me.
Yeah, well, it doesn't seem to really do anything, you know.
Does it say any? Does your ship say anything?
I don't know. Everything stays the same.
All right, because there's something called hyper space and super cruise.
Oh yeah, well both. Yeah, I have both bound to J.
Yeah, and it doesn't work. You can try not locking into anything and then
Oh
try
yeah, I
pressing
did
J.
that, but I still have to make my way around the planet in hyperspace.
Yeah, but then at least you don't have to do it at 400 kilometers a second or whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
I still need to put my waypoint in, by the way.
We're apparently already at a fourth of the expedition, so that's pretty nice. At least I'm at about 25%.
I am just behind you and you're lagging as hell, by the way.
Seriously. That's just great fun. Maybe because the game has been running for too long on end, and then it starts doing things of its own mind.
Boink, and you're gone.
Yes.
I still have to put in the waypoint. Where are you going next? To the waypoint 8 system? Or are you gonna make a stop?
What? You say? Yeah, what did you say? I couldn't hear you because of my jump
Will you
thing.
be making a stop somewhere?
I don't think so. I mean, I plotted the route directly to the waypoints.
So you're going to Eagle Sector, blah 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 blah, 100 and
Yeah, something along those lines, I guess.
What was your jump range again?
About 30 light years, just a bit less.
Yeah, yours was like 2 less than mine or something, right?
I think
I have
it's like 28, 29, something along those lines.
Do you use neutron jumps?
Nope.
Me
Yeah, my
neither.
jump range is 29.65 light years. According to the status computer thing on the right side.
For me, it's 63 jumps. For you?
60, I think.
Well, that's...
58 jumps left, and it did just 2 jumps.
It does so for me as well, those kind of things. It's weird. I have no clue why it does that.
Because it's elite.
Yeah. Alright, well, hunk and scoop, hunk and scoop.
Yeah.
If you do it that way, you'll be there in 1.5 hours or something.
Yeah, probably something like that, yeah. want to close.
I'm gonna quit playing for tonight.
Yeah, I'm trying to, but Elite doesn't want to close. I click the save and quit to desktop app option, but it doesn't seem to actually quit. Guess I'll have to use Task Manager again.
You can also press your power button of your computer.
Yeah, but that won't, like, Windows won't appreciate that, I think.
It doesn't. Mostly, it doesn't even matter that much, but with new computers,
I don't know. But
it's better to shut them down correctly, I guess.
Mostly to ensure that stuff gets saved and everything.
Yeah.
But I got to go now, so I'll probably talk to you tomorrow. And
Yes.
anyone else who's still here.
Good.
Okay. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, see you guys.
Oh, we're finally out getting into the less explored regions.
Yeah, same here.
Drive assist on. Low gravity warning. Drive assist off.
Good night, all.
Good night.
Good night.
Hello. To everyone here not knowing it, there's a bunch of people in voice 2.
Sorry?
Okay, thanks.
Voice 2?
Yeah, there's some people in voice 2, so if you want to join a bigger group, but yeah.
Okay.
Okay, good night, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Right.
I'm leaving too. Good night.
I think that'll be 3. I'm just jumping.
Good night, guys.
Where's everyone at right now?
Waypoint 8.
Sweet, I'm hanging around there. I'll be heading to landing a little bit.
Yeah, we're just outside of Eagle Landing. Probably about 3 clicks.
Watching a banana bomb trying to land.
I'm sipping some gin at Jack's bar at the moment, waiting for tomorrow's big blue takeoff.
I really do like the skybox here. It is nice.
I don't know where you are, but
Waypoint 8.
oh dear. You guys moving fast.
Well, I came here by mistake, so...
What?
I was at Waypoint 8 because I came there last night, and then a couple of hours ago, oh, I need to get to Waypoint 8 because that's where we meet up today. And no. So I jumped there. I was like, hey, can you give me a wing in? And then I saw that everyone else was back at Waypoint 7. And I'm just sad.
I was like a day early for most of the other jumps as well, but yeah, it's all good.
I've been on point for all the other meetups, but this one I don't know.
I have
brain farted.
early and 1 day early for the previous 2, because I knew I wouldn't have the time the next few days. So there's a bit of planning going on here. So because there's 2 actual days in the week that I really can't play.
Flash good a second ago.
Oh, he's just land.
There is a single system security ship outside of this asteroid station in Omega.
Gank him.
It is kind of hypnotizing watching that big yellow thing hover around.
What do you guys reckon of the new Crown Punishment?
I'm actually thinking about getting the camouflage pack for the Anaconda at one point.
Crime and punishment.
Do you think it's enough? Or?
I think it's enough.
What is?
Do you reckon it will impact normal players as well.
I mean, okay, but it's fair. Because you cannot make an impact, something changing the game which is not affecting everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And piracy should be hard.
Yeah, in one way, because they try to making a content for the piracy also.
The thing with player versus player stuff is you've got to make sure that one person's fun isn't impinging on another person's fun. You've got to have like the balance there of, yeah, I want to fight actual people instead of these terrible NPCs. How can I do that? Oh, I can be like a pirate with an eye patch and a parrot that says "Yar me heart is constantly." But then you get Paula McCaulison come along in his unengineered Type 6. He's like, but no, I spent all of my life savings on this bio-waste, I must deliver it. And then gets killed.
Yeah. If piracy was actually a thing that was done right as piracy, I have no issues with like pirates, but just being gang, like people just killing without like anything, it gets irritating. I get it.
That's the issue. Is player versus player piracy isn't a thing.
They're not gonna break someone's hatch.
Oh yeah. There's quote unquote some, but it's not a thing.
Role play as well. So
it's a thing.
I've been pirated, and I gave up the cargo because he instantly messaged me like, "I'll need 20 tons of cargo, and I'll let you go." I'm like, "All right, I'll give it a go."
Did he ask us?
Yeah, and like, all right, fine.
I would be actually quite helpless to put up resistance if they said please.
Yeah.
You know, it is like that. What I like it on this, that it makes some kind of close environment, like how it is in EVE Online. That if you are living in a low security system and you are doing this and that and that, you cannot go further because you are a criminal. So and there is also some kind of saving system on one way of griefing about this police act, how it is working. And one thing is that I can join for that if a guy is playing this game and just flying with a Type 6, for example, and no engineering, no weapons, no armor, nothing like that, he just playing this game because he's just, let me say, lazy. I don't think so that this is an enjoyable part of that I'm doing just like this and pour myself because I'm the guy who is every time just dying because of the fucking griefers. This is not true. What is important for me that the new players just don't drop this game because they are killed like baby seals, you know.
Baby seals, yes, that's a brilliant analogy.
I always when I'm playing in a low tier ship in World of Warships, which I play with a few friends, and sometimes we feel like going back to level 1 ships and to level 1 players. But we are way more experienced, and we call it seal clubbing.
Yes, I mean this is seal clubbing. That was the situation here. I mean, over-engineered ships which were just killing sidewinders. I mean, it's bullshit.
Yeah, just gonna like sit in Erebit and brag about killing dudes. It's not a cool thing. But if you're gonna come at me in a lawless system, and I have an engineered ship, and you have an engineered ship, and you beat me, fair play.
Yeah. What I think they need to do is not restrict player-on-player action, but enforce even stricter punishment and rules in certain systems, like the newbie systems. if you kill another player in the Enigma system, you would be hit with 10 times the punishment instead of further out. That could be a thing. I don't know. But I've been playing EVE Online since launch basically, and I was in there as a pirate during the golden years of piracy, and I made my fucking fortune being a quote-unquote honorable pirate. I always asked for ransom. I always honored the ransoms. Nowadays, you can't do that. You can't survive on piracy because everyone got too much money, so they don't care about losing ships anymore.
Right. And it is like that. I was playing EVE Online since the beginning, so I was actually, if you are played that long, I was in Bob, and I was in Huncorp. Yeah, and I was in Huncorp, and after the Reloaded Alliance.
Yeah, I've drunk with the Hun Alliance in Iceland plenty of times.
Oh, you met with Tushko in that case.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I was the CEO of this alliance for a while, and it's like, okay, this is this kind of system was really on this way. Okay, there were still clubbing, but even that, you had so much to lose if you are pirating like on this way, in a griefing way.
Holy shit, guys! I just found a terraformable water world worth 750,000.
Oh shit, son!
Nice.
Yeah.
Where at?
Don't tell them because you wanted that first discovery.
No, it's not the first discovery anyway.
Oh, okay then. Yeah.
Then where at?
I will post you the thing. Wait a second.
Actually, I just scanned one also with a ring. It's beautiful, and this was first discovery.
I got an Earth, I'll post it. It's near the Eagle sector. I'll post it once I cash it in. I don't think those are worth nearly as much though. Those are only worth like 30 to 50, right?
Yeah,
posting pictures of my cutter.
Mine was also 700,000 something. Yeah.
$720,000. Not 750. That was my mistake. But yeah, wow.
What was it? Water?
What?
I must have to put back the chart. I thought a terraformable water well was 694,000.
It depends on the size and how close it is to Earth-like.
This one is 2 Earth masses.
Crikey, that's probably why.
Yeah. Surface temperature of 4 Kelvin. That's some cooking water right there.
Yeah, you can 300 Kelvin.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine that the whole planet is a big fish soup?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the surface pressure? Because it might be. It has such a is that atmospheres? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably why it's still liquid then.
And it has minor metallic magma volcanism. Yeah, that's some special flower I found here. I'm gonna look a bit closer.
Is that an eagle I see? Yep. Hello.
At Eagle's Landing.
So Isokix, I think the open play would be again more interesting than before.
Yes. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
And I really like it because it was one of the big mistakes of this game how it was built up, that most of the people are playing in private groups and solo. I mean, this is not a solo game, and they very slowly started to learning how the MMOs are MMORPGs are need to be built up.
The only reason I think they did what they did with solo and private and all that kind of stuff was because a lot of old school players wanted it like that. Because the original game was like that.
It does help in the learning curve. The learning curve for this game is so frickin' extreme that
not really.
It is
for a modern game. It's very steep.
Compare it to EVE Online. Compare it to EVE Online.
There's no comparison to EVE Online. EVE Online has it down, 10 points to being the most extreme
to be
hardcore game that you have to learn.
It's an old game.
This one is pretty hard.
No, I mean
new players.
I mean, the problem is that if you want to compare with EVE Online, not compare it that how can I say? Let's say what is more difficult? Not that difficult. In EVE Online, your hand is kept by the developers when you are starting the game. Here not. You are logging in at the first time. You are logging here in the first time, and you are dropped in the middle of the lake.
Right. So you're told to swim immediately.
Well, when I started EVE Online, we didn't have the new player experience or anything like that, and I fucking loved it. Like, it was perfect. You had to think. You can just run around doing whatever.
I completely agree with you, and in getting thrown into this universe, I love that part myself.
Yes.
Just the whole series of learning.
Here's 1,000 credits. Go have fun. Do whatever you want.
A lot of people don't have that same mentality as you and I in that regard. So having someone that expects to come in and be able to at least get something from the game, telling them how to do things, how to play. So now they've got
basically.
Well, not necessarily.
No, the interactive instruction.
That's more what I'm talking about, and they've got that now with the training video, the training scenarios are much better than what they used to be.
I never did any of those. I just tried.
I'm not talking about you. How long have you been around? I'm talking about the guy that just today.
I got everything, all the basics and stuff from someone who already would have been utterly lost if I had attempted.
So you really had a mentor to show you around.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That told me that this.
I had I was docking for the space station.
I love it. I want to go and find out.
And you know why people are, I mean, they created on this way a little bit the solo and the private groups because of instancing.
Yeah. I totally understand the private groups for the this kind of thing, the explorations, but at the same time, I wish it wasn't needed.
Well, I for one play mostly in open, and the only time I'm ever in a group is when we're doing something like this, is a big huge group, and or we're not wanting to be bothered by anybody else, and that's a very rare thing. But to get there, to get to open and be able to hold your own and not get frustrated and get killed by gankers or whoever.
Is it possible?
It is not impossible. No. There are many people that have done it and had perfect games. It's just it's very frustrating, and that causes a lot of people to leave the game before they've even really had a chance to explore it.
The thing is, most extreme situations are the ones you remember, because I have a perfect experience within EVE Online. I just managed to like scrape together enough resources and money to get myself from the little frigate to a battle cruiser. I bought my first battle cruiser. It's like, holy shit, this is awesome. So I have this new ship, and I didn't even own like the proper guns for it. So I just threw on whatever I had in the hangar, because I just found things on the like different missions and killing NPCs and things around. I undocked the ship, just sitting outside the station watching my ship, and I clicked the wrong button. I clicked like a EMP pulse because I threw it on there. I had no idea what it did. I aggressed the station killed me in like a second flat. Everything I owned was in that ship.
Yeah.
I scrambled to dock and get the free newbie ship to get out there and try to like save some of my things. I undocked in the newbie ship and the station immediately killed me because I was still on the aggress timer. I rage quit so fucking hard and just fuck this game, this is stupid, this is everything. 2 weeks later I was back and grinding for a new ship.
Yeah, you know what I really liked in EVE Online, and it doesn't matter that you are at the Empire or central places or control zones on 0-0. I was doing 0-0 every time, but you had something to lose, and you had to take care about it. And I liked so much on this. And first of all, that was the reason that I was in that game for that long. But yeah, when you are leading an alliance, it became a work, and it was enough. When you are responsible for more than 500 people's game.
Yeah.
Friendship drive.
Yeah, I've been FC. I never had the the whole alliance leadership thing, but yeah.
Yeah, right, like that. And I remember the time when it was a big deal. I remember that our FC was the first in the game for leading a fleet more than 100 person.
Yeah, Bob was big back then.
Sorry?
Bob was really big back then.
Yeah, in that time, that was a time when DICE was joined to Bob. And after that, now when I left, I was leading fleets like 800 people.
I never really got into like I was in one of the really big alliances for a while before I really got into piracy and joined the veto and all that kind of stuff. But like these small group, like up to 40, 50 people, like max those numbers is really fun. But like up to around 5 to 10 people, that was like the perfect game for me. Just running around trying to find someone to run some.
Yeah, we were also mainly for small-scale PvP, but after that, when big alliances started to working, we joined as an ally for different alliances, and after that we have changed even personals. So I was leading fleet in Pandemic Legion even.
Oh, PL was really interesting group.
It is. I liked it so much. They are really good guys.
I've played around with them. The only reason Veto actually existed was because the guy who started Veto, he was kicked out of PL because he was a spy. So he never was a spy, but he got pissed off and created his own corporation instead, and it became Veto.
Yeah, but it, as I told you,
he's now the community manager for CCP.
Yeah, but you know that as an alliance, and then a big alliance like PL, I mean, if a person has that much, can be that much asset, could you imagine an alliance how much asset can have? And this is a real paranoia, which is working on this because of that, because spying is a valid tactic in the game.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And an alliance can go to the knee if they are losing their asset, like what's happened with Bob.
Mm-hmm. Well, Bob got screwed by the flipper, the station flipping.
Right. And so much things. I mean, there are a lot of shenanigans behind of this.
Shenanigans.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful word. I love it.
But actually, that's happened. I mean, if you are following the whole politics of this game since 1993, I think. I mean, it's amazing. 2003. Sorry, 2003.
Yeah, I've been there because I know people in CCP, and like we had players, like half of Zeta was basically CCP players. Back from the start, we knew about it. We couldn't say anything about it, but like we had a very deep connection with CCP from right the get-go.
Yeah, I mean, also we had some problems because, I mean, you know, we were quite leading position in alliance tournaments, and our guys were in CCP.
Yeah.
Okay, they were not playing in a tournament, but for example, could you imagine that one of our previous CEO was the cameraman of the tournament?
Yeah, and our CEO, he was one of the commentators.
Yeah. So it is that kind of. So we had also CCP guys, but we kept it very strictly that only Hungarians were playing in Who Reloaded.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a really good. Now I logged into EVE Online and not a long time ago, and this game is totally different.
Yeah, it's changed so much. It's like the old playstyles are not even close to being viable anymore.
Oh come on! So I was cynobating with the Titan, so I know how it is working.
But cynobating is always gonna be working. Like that's just how it is. Shopping, yeah.
Yeah, but when you are doing it with a fleet for 500, it's okay.
But at the same time, like the cynobating and hot dropping, I don't really find that super fun gameplay. Like just sitting on the Titan, waiting.
No.
Roaming fleet is way more fun. Or you could do what we did. We hot dropped with only faction fitted nuke ships on stations.
You know, but I wasn't speaking about that. I was jumped into the middle of the 1000 fleet with the Titan. And when they started to killing me, I just opened the Sino and 50 more Titans jumped in.
That's the thing though, like everyone's got too much money. It's no big thing to really lose the Titan anymore. Like,
Frameshift drive charging.
Why are we talking about EVE Online in Elite Dangerous? We talking about dying guys that are doing it.
Salty old dogs reminiscing.
I think it's interesting.
It's kind of interesting. But yeah, going on and on.
Always this happens. I don't know.
Yeah, so that aspect is missing from this game. I mean, and because of the peer, and you know why? Because of the peer-to-peer. So the peer-to-peer is in one way answer for the open play and play or private playing, and as because of on that way how it is built up, and it is built up totally different than EVE Online. I guess. But I think these new changes are, with the crime and punishment, is just solving quite a lot of problems. Let me see. As I told, I think the open play will be interesting.
Yeah. I hope they keep doing more like the small changes as well. Like they did the whole thing with the scanning of the mega ship and like the minor, smaller gameplay things you have to do.
Yeah, the mega ship thing looks cool. Yeah, it looks like a fun time with a group of friends.
Oh, I can just imagine that. Heist a mega ship. Unplanned activity.
You know what I was thinking on this. I don't know exactly, but I think it were cargo canisters. But if it will work with materials also, no, it would be interesting.
Yeah, get some ultra rare materials by hijacking them from them.
Yeah.
Versus like flying away from a star for an hour and looking for signal sources.
Which is still how it's gonna be, even after the fucking update. Fucking.
Sometimes
like
RNG is as plus to use, sometimes it is not.
Yeah, less RNG, please.
Sometimes I find those proto-heat radiators.
Yeah, my camera. I got a couple good pictures there, man.
Some rung.
I still feel like we're gonna be pranked for fucking RNG even after these updates.
So take offense to it and get all upset and then end up doing it anyway.
No, I'm gonna be like the Yamix. I'm gonna complain all shit and...
Some people actually end their lives.
To show you how broken this system is.
I think some of us have to be at least a little bit masochist to play this game.
Oh, absolutely. Or you could just do it like Zen and make it work that way for you.
You could just not
take what comes and do what you have to do.
Prove that the system is broken.
Then don't play
and
it.
Like document this. Just say, this is how it's broken. This is how long it took me to show you that this is broken. And here is all the evidence. Exhibit A, B, C, D through AA and AAA. I don't know how much evidence I can provide. Evidence number
like,
3,460,000.
This game is by far perfect for sure. But how many other games like this are there right now?
Zero.
Well, there's a tech demo called
There's this vaporware called Star Citizen.
Oh no.
Yes.
Does someone have any aloe? I think we have burn.
I must say, I do have Star Citizen because someone gifted it to me. So
I do have the I have an account there and the starter ships, but I am not even going to take any more down on that.
To be brutal.
Whoever had the one that
when it comes
whoever got gifted that game, I bet it was a regift.
To be brutally honest, yes, it looks good, but the progress they're making is about the same pace as Elite Dangerous. It's like they took a book from Frontier devs.
Yeah, the same pace, but they haven't done anything yet.
The funny thing is that
the
Kickstarter for Elite and Star Citizen started about the same time. And I know for a fact that David Craven and what's his face on Star Citizen, they actually sat down together and talked about the whole funding of the
Chris Roberts.
Yeah, Chris Roberts.
Yeah. Is there anyone else here who doesn't give a shit about being able to walk around in Elite?
I don't.
For me, it's a would be nice. But
I don't know if I'm a spaceship nuts.
I can live with it. I can live with it because I have VR. Because I can, you know.
VR is cool.
I would almost
I'd rather spend the time working on something else than being able to walk around outside the ship.
I might gonna say something. I'm not gonna say commercial, but that's one thing I do. Yeah, that's one thing I do like about Star Citizen is that you can walk around the station, go into an actual shop and buy things. It just is more immersive for me.
More immersive, yeah.
or more immersive, less functional. That starts it. Elite is mostly functional, not as much immersion.
Yeah, that's part of the immersion for me personally. I don't need, though. But that's just me.
I would like going to a bar with you bunch of guys and actually order drinks in a game. That would be fun.
Like VR chat.
That's why it's for me. Sort of would be nice rather than a I must have this yesterday kind of deal, because ultimately it's a space sim. If I want to be walking around, I just want to be walking around maybe my ship just to mooch about, or on a planet's surface to mooch about.
Yeah.
You know, this is not a coincidence that there was a willingness in the time in EVE Online. Sorry for that, to make Space Legs, but after that, walking in station that was, and they cancelled. But they cancelled it exactly from the same reasons why I think Elite doesn't want to do it.
Too much time. And it's entirely the functionality behind of this, what you need to build up, it's a totally different game. That's exactly right.
So why Space Flags if there is no function for that real function?
Yeah, they need to build up the functions and gameplay as it is right now that we have like in the spaceship, like with the mega ship and the sub games in the game before they can even think about even like
slay
them.
Yeah. But then you could actually have people breaking into your ship instead of having direct hatch breaking limbits. You could
smack you with a hammer.
No, you could actually go into the ship of someone who wants to drop and
yeah, that's the whole Star Sailor thing.
And steal their ship?
Yeah, or kill them, or defend, be able
or just, sneak out cargo.
Yeah, or get out of your privacy and defend your stuff.
Or just go, I'm gonna yoink this container of bio-waste. It's pretty good.
Yes.
Yes.
With the pirates inside of your hull.
Actually stay points to doing.
Yeah, self-destruct when there's a pirate in your hull collecting stuff.
That is super salty. You have to be super salty to do that.
Yeah, well, if you're gonna lose all your stuff anyway.
Don't take my bio waste. Self-destruct.
Yeah, kaboom.
Shit.
I'm waiting for the one of my ship I spent $1,000 on. And I can't think of anything better than to listen to elite gossip while I'm bored ass waiting for the bus.
I thought that was a car or something going past.
Now me, I'm doing...
Yeah, I'm not used to the phone now.
I'm scanning stuff in a system, I'm playing City Skylines, and I'm communicating.
Why would you? I bet he's checking it right now as well. He's checking if he's not a woman.
3, 2, 1.
Person doing 100 things at a time as to one.
Oh, nah.
I think your voice is enough to convey me that you're not a woman.
I cannot do a girly voice at all, I'm afraid. I do not have the vocal range.
Oh, sir, I do believe that man is being an asshole. Oh, is he?
I was just speaking to a slightly stoned female friend of mine, and I said, "Oh yeah, I'm playing Elite Dangerous. There's like 4 billion stars you can visit in the galaxy, and I play it on the computer." She turned around and she said, "Wow, I can't believe it can fit a galaxy."
I thought she
I
was gonna
don't
make a
know
joke
whether to
about
laugh
you being
or
able
to say that's totally sexist. I don't know whether just is it
I thought she
offensive
was gonna
not
make
to-
a. I thought she was gonna say like something along the lines of "You can visit my star."
Anytime, big boy.
Is it a brown dwarf?
Wow.
No. I think it's a black hole.
Or a black
Oh
hole.
no.
No, it's African American hole.
What?
Why did you go there? Why did you go
there? African American hole. Jeez,
I
Rick.
may have consumed some caffeine. I do apologize.
Some.
Jeez,
Yes,
Rick.
I had exactly 2 caffeine.
2 parts of caffeine. A teaspoon of caffeine.
Actually, a teaspoon of caffeine is.
A teaspoon of caffeine is a lot of caffeine. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
that's almost lethal dose.
It probably is lethal dose.
What is? Let me check what the LD of 50 of caffeine is. This Google search is going to put me on a list.
Oh, you're already on a lot of lists. Oh, the lists.
I can say your mind is done.
Oh, it's actually quite high. 192 milligrams per kilogram. Ish.
Oh, that's quite a lot.
Which is equivalent to about 80 to 100 cups of coffee for an adult.
Wow. 80 to 100 cups of coffee in
Yes.
the time span that you can't actually get rid of it out of the body. So that's within an hour?
Within about 6 hours.
6 hours.
Yeah.
It takes at least
That's gonna be some
it's
chugging.
5 hours to process in most liquids, 6 at maximum, and about 15 for food. 10 to 15%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright,
so
if you have 100 cups of coffee in 5 hours, you're dying.
there's a 50% chance you'll die.
There's a 50%.
So that scene in Futurama with Fry with 100 cups of coffee could actually happen.
I found another terraformable water world, guys. This one is 609,000.
Nice. Wait a second, to drink how much coffee? This is also true.
So it's kind of like the 500 kilos of chocolate having the same effect as LSD.
500 kilo of chocolate, the same as LSD.
I'm not gonna lie, I would give consuming 500 kilos of chocolate a go just because it's 500 kilos of chocolate. especially if it was like single plantation Ecuadorian or something. My God, that stuff is heavenly.
Like 80% pure or something.
Cow, yeah, 80% of the cow. That's
I think
just...
about 75% is my sweet spot.
Yeah.
Unintended.
80 is a bit too much. My girlfriend does like 80% pure chocolate.
Oh, my parents. My parents bought for me for Christmas. They managed to find some 95% cocoa chocolate. It was brutally sharp. My God.
That sounds good.
I mean, it was so silky smooth, but it was overwhelming.
Feel better?
It was incredibly nice. Like
You know what goes
in doses
quite
with
well?
like yogurt or something.
It
That
goes
was really
very 90% chocolate, pure chocolate goes very.
It's not
well.
called chocolate, but it's called cacao. It's
Yeah.
it's just processed.
Anyway, not my point. It goes very well with whiskeys.
I
At
am
least some.
completely teetotal, so that's useless for me, unfortunately.
What you are?
I don't drink at all.
Oh, alright. Well, yeah then.
I've now
Useful to know,
managed
though, I suppose.
the SRV corpse over 2 kilometers from the surface. It's still going. is now 3 kilometers from the surface. Yep.
Fuel scooping.
The exploded SRV.
Where? Rohini?
Yeah, I just posted
And
some discoveries in the chat if you guys want them. They're right nearby. They're like a hop, skip, and a jump away from Eagles Landing.
Did you already scan
Gentlemen and ladies,
Yep, I
whoever's
already
out
scanned them
there.
in, so they got my name on them.
Not if I get my name on them first!
Take care. Fly safe.
I can't guarantee either of those. To go.
07, Commander.
Well, that SRV is still going. It's 7 kilometers away now. Straight up in the air.
Are we detouring to Eagle Nebula? Really?
What?
Or what?
I am going to.
Yeah, I'm just wandering towards the direction.
Frameshift drive charging.
I see 2 Eagles at Eagles Landing.
Appropriate.
There's another.
Fair enough.
Does it have outfitting?
It's got repairs.
Nope.
Library?
No, it won't have livery if it doesn't have outfitting.
Fuck. I want to put my new elite rank of Explorer on to Omega. No, the Omega Nebula didn't have outfitting. I was there, just there. I was just there. It didn't have it.
Omega Mining?
Omega Mining Station does have outfitting.
I was just there. It didn't have it for me.
No, they don't
There are
have.
2 stations in the Omega Nebula. Were you at the correct one?
Yes.
I was at a asteroid base.
They're both asteroid bases.
Well, apparently I wasn't at the right one.
Apparently.
3, 2, 1.
I have outfitted my ship 2 times in that system, so I'm pretty sure that.
All I did in that system was refresh my SRVs, really. And then I got elite rank. Woohoo! And I was way too far to turn around.
By the time I'm at Colonia, I probably have elite rank as well for exploration. If I'm continuing with discovering water worlds like this, at least.
Fuel scooping complete. Warning. Temperature critical. Frameshift drive charging.
I'm gonna put something out right now.
Do you need an
Neutron stars.
extinguisher?
Neutron stars are my favorite part of Elite because they're the most realistic. Most of what we've seen of artist renditions of neutron stars and pulsars, they're spinning. The light is spinning on their equator, which is completely wrong. It's completely wrong. I'm glad that they did it correctly with how pulsars work in neutron stars. That they spin on a tilt. No, yeah.
I do like them. I do, however, like get a bit like we could have less reality when it's going 1,000,000 miles an hour, just vibrating basically. It looks
I
a bit.
kind of feel like yeah, those exist. And
Yeah, like I completely understand that they exist, but like I could go with less realism in that case. Just because.
No. I
Yes,
think they hit it pretty spot on with some just being really angry with neutron stars.
Like my one earlier.
Yeah, they just look scary as fuck sometimes. That's good. That's good.
Yes, and did you know they actually they have gravitational lensing?
Yeah, they do. I came across that a few days ago.
I've been to that world that's in Oh, yeah, what's it called? There's a world that passes through a neutron star. Cone.
Oh yeah, that one.
Cameron, something does what? Something of that nature.
Do you still get hit by the cone?
Yep, you do. Unless you're in your SRV. So you literally have to get there before the cone passes over you. Otherwise, even when your ship is landed, it will take effect, and your ship can blow up, and you'll be stranded. So you have to land, send your ship away, and wait. And then once it passes. Also, it gets so close to the neutron star. It gets within the bound that body exclusion zone, which is strange because of its eccentric orbit. I think it's past like Scouty AAA system in the ring neutron that Scoomer hit.
Episode 12 of the Strange Context Edition, if anyone wants to see a dramatized version.
Yes.
Disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Yes, I've been there once. It's I almost lost my ass when I did that. I was so close to losing it. Like taking damage. Oh shit, cone's here. Send my ship away. And I was praying that my ship doesn't blow up when it takes off. And it was fine, thankfully, because when it leaves the instance. It's no longer there. It's not going this way. It's just not. Well, and then I waited, and then we got so close to the neutron star. It was big. It got so big it took up like a quarter of the screen. It gets really, really close.
That's pretty cool though.
And up close, it has a bright texture on it. It has a solar texture on it. Up close.
Warning. Temperature critical.
It's boggling.
Oh, I'll be taking off then. So see you guys later and talk to you again.
See you, Greenbat.
See you.
Good riddance.
See you.
Bye-bye. And he's gone already.
Cunt.
See you next Tuesday. That's what cunt is short for, right?
Oh, you don't.
I'll see you next Tuesday.
View sweeping.
Oh, come on, you just blast me right through the tube. Let me in!
What?
Going through the tube of the neutron star for supercharge. It just kicks me right out of it.
Frameshift drive charging.
Just 40 jumps to go to the next waypoint.
4, 3, 2.
How much? 40?
So 40 jumps to the next waypoint. Please fasten your seatbelts, because we're strapped to your seats through the entire ride.
But Shooter, we started from the same place and
7 to 8.
yeah, I have 24
Disengaged. Frameshift drive
with a little sideway.
From waypoint 7 to waypoint 8.
Right.
24 jumps.
Yeah.
Wow, I have more than double that amount.
Yeah.
52.
I have 60 jumps.
Yeah, okay. Okay, my Conda is jumping laden almost 55, yeah, 54 something plus neutron stars.
Okay, my keelback is jumping 31.
Keelback?
Yeah, keelback.
Wow. Okay. What's its range?
31 point something.
That's not too.
That's pretty good.
Could be.
It is pretty good.
Oh, with 33, so. I wish you could, like, jettison fuel, like airplanes can.
Like fuel. I don't know what it would be. Fuel decont. Fuck, what would it be? What situation would that cause? Like the particulate of the fuel, what would that be? Like fuel contamination.
Yeah,
Thank
fuel
you.
contamination.
Right.
Fuel contamination. Please vent fuel or next jump will cause damage to the module. I don't know.
Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
And I could.
Or just because I want my ship to be lighter. Because I'm carrying 124 tons of fuel right now. Which is not necessary because I'm not jumping with me.
4, 3, 2.
I mean, it's really not necessary. I mean, I have the basic fuel tank and that is all. 32 tons and that's all.
But sometimes it's nice to have that much. But
Same.
Right now I don't.
Just an fuel scoop, keep it at half tank.
Yeah.
Fuel scooping.
So for me, it's much more better, very efficient fuel scope is a 7-8.
Oh, I love that 7-8.
Fuel scooping complete.
I have a 7.
Frameshift drive
7 is
charging.
too expensive.
Oh, fair enough.
I have an 8B because they think it's far too expensive.
Yeah.
If you see the stars dimming in the distance.
3, 2.
With an 8A you would dim an entire cluster. I think you can suck up Sagittarius A-star with it.
No, you can scoop round dwarfs with that shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
Fuel scooping.
scooping more than 1 tons, it's good.
My ship is very environment friendly. I run on neutron stars.
Yeah, I'm running on neutral stars, of course.
Complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Just how long are you jumping with a neutron star? How much?
4 times mostly, I guess it is. It's a multiplier, so yeah.
Okay, so usually I'm jumping 20 light years.
Jeez, that's a lot. No, I do about 100 or something.
Yeah, so this is the difference between an engineered and non-engineered.
Yeah, another ship that just is very big and heavy.
Fuel scooping.
With a lot of stuff like I have. I have 64 limbs with me. I have 2 SRBs. I have 124 tons of fuel.
Fighters?
And a lot more stuff. Not fighters, I do have a very big scoop. I have very big AFMUs, 2 of them. I have airlines, I have a heavy ship.
Yeah, a scoop doesn't count. It has no mass.
Nor does the AFMU. It doesn't count toward it.
Yeah.
Also.
Oh.
Still. But anyway, besides that, it's still quite heavy.
You don't need limpets, you know, because you can synthesize them.
Yeah, but another one. It does take 10
Yeah, it does.
Fuel scoops disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
So you kind of need more than you want to put in.
cannot realistically keep restocking your iron and nickel that much and still actually install.
4, 3, 2,
Yeah, not this one.
fuel scooping.
Apparently I can't have much fuels.
Frameshift drive charging.
So far, today only, I have earned myself 2.7 million exploration data. Just in the past 5 hours. Which, one of it was like
Fuel scooping
jump.
complete. Warning, temperature critical. Frameshift drive charging.
What's that nebula called where we went through it's purple and orange?
No.
What? Nope.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
That poor SRE.
I put the picture in the Discord. Anyone can tell me, please, because I've been wondering for ages. And we went to...
Look it up in the galaxy map. It's probably Eagle Nebula from where you are. Even though it looks nothing like the Eagle Nebula. Ugh. I want the pillars of creation. God damn it! Sorry.
Those are...
I just realised I've been muted.
Wow, you were for a long time as well. I thought you were getting a coffee or something.
No, I must have hit the key by mistake for some reason.
Is it the
I just
Tri-Fit Nebula? I think.
When I just put a picture up?
Yeah, it looks like the Tri-Fit Nebula. I'm just looking at the galaxy now.
Frameshift drive charging.
Woo! Binary Earthlegs. Holy shit!
What? Binary Earth?
Where is it at?
Mine. It's mine. Fuck you. It's mine.
Oh, wasn't it discovered yet.
Nope, it's mine. It's undiscovered. Oh, it's mine.
I'm quite envious now. I also want to...
Quick, who's on his friends list? Figure out where he is. Actually,
First
don't do
one
that.
scan.
That'd be a dick move.
Yeah, scan it on locate him on ADSM.
And second one scanned. Mine. It's mine. Mine.
Oh, it's 2 Earthlings, not a mine.
Yep, they're in binary orbit, has it in the thing. They're moons of each other in the orbital line. Fuck yeah!
Pretty good.
Oh, I did find the binary ocean world, so that was nice to find.
You found a binary ocean?
Yeah, binary ocean worlds. It was quite surprising. I was like,
No, not binary ocean worlds, just binary oceans.
No, binary ocean.
Ivan Space was found in the EDSM database, was last seen on March 2017. Wow, you haven't been there for a while.
Yep.
Lol.
I don't update with ED Discovery.
Yeah, that's fine.
I've been using ED Market Connector, and that seems to be working pretty nice.
Yeah, I use 3 apps to actually update.
Do you have to use ED Discovery to get like all your cartographic data on EDSM, or does the Market Connector do the same thing?
The Market Connector does the same thing, but it's very light and you can't look up anything in the Market Connector. Discovery takes actual large data locally, and I use, next to those two, I also use the G19 app, which controls the screen and the colors of my keyboard.
But you have to have the ED Discovery open while you're finding the stuff, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So I didn't do that. I forgot to open it.
No, that's not quite right. EDMC has just been updated to the latest API. ED Discovery does not support the latest API. If you want to track your flights on EDSM, then use EDMC. If you want to look at materials and jump mats whilst you're jumping through systems, ED Discovery is good for that. But at the moment, ED Discovery does not upload your flights to EDSM.
Why not use both? What was the other one you said?
I use both, so I...
EDMC.
EDMC.
That's the one that's been upgraded by Anthor to the latest API. At the moment, that's the only one that does it properly. ED Discovery is used for lots of other functionality.
I use both.
But I saw EDDI is working, yes?
EDDB and EDDN is getting its information only from EDMC app. ED Discovery has got lots of other bells and whistles, so both of them running at the same time is a good thing. But make sure you untick the box that says sync to EDSM in ED Discovery settings.
I have it on, it just syncs things it can't find yet on your EDSM.
It's
better. It looks if it can find it, and if it can't, then it uploads.
No, I'm using EDDI, which is uploading without problems. I never found that it is not, and also I'm from personal use for materials. But I am logging. I'm using Captain's Log, which is not uploading anything, but I have a log.
There is a caveat with EDDI. You probably haven't updated your API, EDSM, or the Enigma website, or other places where you've got APIs, and you're probably still using the old API. If you regenerate an API key, you'll be on the new 2.5 API, which has a load more functionality in that API to upload more information, like what missions you're doing,
when did
what bounties you've got. Anthor put out a message about 7 days ago.
Oh, I have not made it in the last 7 days. Alright, I will.
If you keep your API the same, you shouldn't run into any problems. But if you regenerate an API key on EDSM, That's the new API key, which is only supported by EDMC currently.
Alright. Alright, so I should I should regenerate basically for EDSM and put that in EDMC again.
Yeah, that's right.
To keep update with all the functions.
Yeah.
I will do that tomorrow.
ED Discovery is brilliant. It's a fantastic application.
Yeah, there's a lot of nice plugins as well, which are.
Could someone put up that chart for scanning the hologram thing?
Sure, 1 second, I've got it open just here.
Yeah, I really should have the chart.
I found a 52 planetary body system, and I gotta take a look.
Varsågod.
Have you got access to the Beagle Point Expedition Discord?
Thank you!
Because
No.
all the information about the API is on the announcements page.
Oh no, he's leaving the whip set. We just got it set up.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I'll paste it in somewhere over here.
I found another water world. I now have.
You have forum post also?
It's got multiple links. I'll just send you
Almost 4 million exploration data in the last 1.5 hours.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That is many exploration data.
Well, just a few big ones, actually.
actually,
To be honest.
Fuel scooping.
Okay, thanks.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Checking.
Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, got it. Thank you.
No worries.
4, 3, 2,
1. Yeah, ED Discovery isn't updated to the latest API yet.
Oh, right. So if you update your EDSM API key, you can't use it on ED Discovery temporarily?
Fuel scooping.
What it is EDMC has been upgraded to the latest API. So what you do is you go into ED Discovery, you untick the box that says sync to EDSM in the settings. Just use EDMC to sync to EDSM. And then EDDN gets its information from, or shares its information with, between bidirectionally with EDSM. So EDMC has to be running at the moment. And then ED Discovery, you can look at planets as you're flying through the systems, and functionality panels, the bookmarks, and all the rest of it. Just make sure the tick that says sync to EDSM.
But why wouldn't it? Because otherwise it would double, right?
Yeah, because the latest API that's got a load more information in ED Discovery isn't doing it yet. The developers are working on it.
Yeah, I haven't even updated my ED Discovery beyond 8.3.3.0, which is an old build, but newer ones just don't work. They are laggy, they keep hanging my computer. It takes about 3 hours every time before it comes out. There's somewhat.
The difference between EDMC and ED Discovery is ED Discovery has a local SQL database on your hard drive. And depending on how fast your hard drive is and what you're doing at the time, there'll be a massive delay in the application.
It's SQLite, isn't it?
Yeah, but you're talking 40 gigabytes on your hard drive.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah. Once it's all synchronized down to your drive, it's massive. Which is why it takes quite a while to do it the first time out, but it's incrementally adding extra information to it. So you do it once.
Well, it never did with EDMC, but ED Discovery hangs every time for about an hour. So I
now massive commanders information.
Yeah, but I use the older version because so something is going on. There's something changed.
The space that it takes up and down is 40 gigabytes.
Where does it do it in its own folder or in your C drive somewhere?
It's in app data and program files, both of them together.
Crap. So it doesn't keep it in its own runtime folder.
Yeah, I say that.
Because
I've got all my old historical data, yeah, for a long time. It synchronises the SQLite database, which is why you get the hangs and the lags, and the more information that's in there, the worse it's going to get. So it has to make sure which I don't think is sustainable. It needs to be online somewhere, but that's going to cost money. But it depends. EDMC, ED Discovery.
They should just use XML, I think, rather than relying on SQL.
You don't have to run both of those programs, so you can just run one together, right?
Yeah, there's lots more functionality in ED Discovery than there is in EDMC. But EDMC does.
I just wanted to sync the data to the website. That's all I'm looking for. So
EDMC is what you want.
Yeah, that's what I'm running.
Actually, I'm running EDDI and it's working me properly.
Yeah, that works great too.
I haven't heard of EDDI yet.
It's similar to EDMC.
So that's why I'm using EDDI. It's uploading, and I have my captain's log, so I can see that which system are green or not. And anyway, I'm sure that if I'm finding a green system like now, it will be uploaded to EDSM without problem. Yeah. And after that, I just check in captain log. I'm checking EDSM, and I can make the distancing, and it's okay.
EDMC does a whole bunch of other stuff with the hub. If you fly to a Guardian's ruins or a Thargoid or a Starport or whatever, it logs all that information and sends it to the database. Whereas other stuff doesn't do it. It keeps track of your engineered modules, how many J5 jumps you can do, it tracks materials wise and stuff. That's the API basically, that's the latest API, it tracks all that information from the software.
Frameshift drive charging.
Who's doing the aerobatics like done?
You can also let ED Discovery upload everything which wasn't synced already, so it looks for all your
that's good for the computer crash or transfer
I'll be right there.
That'll go in my compilation. You're on Candy Camera, Trevane.
Fuel scooping. Warning, temperature critical.
Did anyone see that ship code?
Friendship drive charging.
There are many people called Anthony.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, he's one of the backers of the Elite project. AC, I don't think his name is.
Oh, okay.
He's got really good ships.
Oh, right, got you, Bash.
I think he's in contact with him too. I'm sure. Cool if he gets help.
Quick question: you need an outfit to resupply an SRB, right? Or can you just do it with repair?
Repair is fine, they count as everything.
You need outfitting.
You do? Okay, so we
Or,
blow it up here.
no, you restock your SR. Sorry, no.
Okay, so I can, if I blow it up, I can restock it here.
Yep, you're good.
Sweet.
Would I be correct in assuming you were going to blow something up?
Friendship drive charging.
I'm going to space.
Of course he is.
Are there any worlds?
Up to 3 kilometers.
Are there any worlds about that we know of with such low gravity that we can get more different velocity in an SRV just?
Yep.
I was thinking, isn't there one?
There is. Technically no, because there's a limit on the game. They put the minimum gravity on 0.01. I think beyond explained this yesterday. Anything beyond that, and the maximum speed of the SRV will achieve escape velocity in the game engine.
They need to make that happen. It would be hilarious having new commanders discovering that for the first time.
Oh yes, let's make.
All right, here
goes. Rage quit because they can't get back to the ground. They're in their only SRV and they're panicking. Yes, great plan. Yes, absolutely great plan.
But it would be funny.
Funny for us
yes, yes it would. If you can't tell, I was actually being facetious. I'm bloody hilarious like that, you see, yes.
In hindsight, yes, hilarious. in when you're first encountering it, no,
no, it would be a proper pain in the ass, wouldn't it? Why am I not landing? Oh, I guess I'm a spaceman.
Fuel rats, hello, can I would like.
Help.
I'm stuck in orbit.
Could you bat me back down to the planet, please? Not too fast.
By the way, I'm 300 kilometers above the surface of the planet. I mean, that happened to me when I went up to Mount Everest, so...
Nice. I need to visit this place.
It's, unfortunately, you can't get into orbit anymore now. Mount Everest is level. So...
But it's
still nice to visit. It's nice to visit. It's nice to visit. It's good to make the climb. It's kind of... It's an Everest thing.
The main reason I would like
hold still
is so that I can visit Mars and just park my ship on top of Olympus Mons.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's the only reason.
In the lore of Elite Dangerous, they blew up Olympus Mons for resources. Also disrupted a lot of the environment. Apparently, big sit on the planet that can't get atmosphere above us. So people, it was literally almost a vacuum in the crater, so they blew it up from orbit as part of the terraforming process. Now it looks like something like Mount St. Helens. So it's still big, but it's, air can go into it. Be like a mountain, but it's shorter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lore thing, but I can't remember the lore reason.
Locked because it's basically Camp David for various political for the Federation president.
Wait, which lock thing were we talking about?
Lave.
Lave system is a lock.
Yeah, Lave 2 or something like that, isn't it?
Lave, it's one of the Lave planets. It's in the book. It is Camp David for the current Federation president and previous Federation, because Earth was considered a preserve. It's like a preserve. Everything's in its place. It's not somewhere you go relax. It's somewhere where you can. It's like going to a museum. You don't. So you want someplace like paradise to go to, and that's why it's locked. Okay. All the best things. Paradise, like Rise Paradise. That's a Star Trek reference.
Can you get a permit for it?
No permits. It's just a lore locked. Like
Yeah, there's no permit currently.
It's like the Call 70 sector, basically. Well, even though Call 70 is where they do a lot of the testing.
I think it's a permit for Call 70.
Nope. There is no.
What testing?
It's the, basic, firmware testing. Build testing. Things are close to the bubble because, they have to move ships. They can't just plop it in. It's not for some things that they actually have to maintain.
Is it a space for FDAF, basically?
I doubt it.
Just like Admin Island on World of Warcraft, or what was it called?
Yeah, I guess, in a sense.
You can't go there unless you really fuck up or crack or hack or whatever. That's pretty cool. So, but that's the call sector where they do it.
Call 70, yeah.
Huh.
It's kind of in between Witchhead and Pleiades, that general area. That's why you can't plot a course from Witchhead from Betelgeuse directly to Orion's Nebula. You have to go to Witchhead first.
Huh. Even now with the 1,000 light year things?
No, you're just gonna do it because the Call 70 it gets too close.
Full update to Call 70
And then they just locked it like, nope, we don't want you here anymore.
Because they're working on things.
Because,
I
thoroughbred
wonder
testing.
what they're working on though, because it might just be like the admin island of Elite Dangerous.
Or they may just lock it for, we're just gonna lock this area and we're just placing it under some mystery because fuck them. Let them speculate even though it's just empty.
Oh crikey, it's down there.
Or the next Guardians.
It's past Horsehead Nebula and Barnard's Loop. I really should go to Barnard's Loop at some point. You can see it from just about everywhere in the bubble. But I
recommend first visiting Witchhead, Betelgeuse, then Witchhead, then Orion, and then go into Barnard's because Orion is just red. It's like it's just a solid crimson red. And then Barnard's looks like this light, fluffy red, like a little like
Orion dark.
Fluffy.
Oh wow, okay, well there's a special trip you can do which will take you from the bubble straight to Orion.
Jesus Christ, how many stars are in this nebula?
It's a lot.
Quite some.
Yeah, that's the Orion Nebula.
Well, the Orion Nebula is a stellar nursery, so...
Yeah, there's Orion's Reach.
With singularity in yes, it's awesome.
Dark Reach.
One of the few nurseries I actually like, stellar ones.
Aha! Ha ha!
Oh, they form a very neat line, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Is that an artifact of the game, or do they actually do that?
It's the game rendering thing. I just left it in.
You see it with the telescope in the sky.
Ah, Eagle Sector, finally.
Come join the party.
Where's the party?
Eagle's Landing.
Still too
Blowing up
jump
SRVs.
sites.
I need to scan the nav beacon first, then.
No Discovery scanner?
Doesn't show the planetary landings.
I do a detailed scan. That's what does it, I think.
Yep. But seeing I just want to get the system info, which I can sell later.
Yeah, Beetlejuice is not too far away from the bubble, is it?
Yeah, it's the first place you visit on the way to Orion. It's worth the detour.
Neat. M, red supergiant.
It is one of only less than a handful, basically like less than a dozen red supergiants you can visit. Even though there are supposedly hundreds of thousands in the galaxy.
There are probably more, but we just haven't discovered them yet.
Hundreds of thousands, probably hundreds of millions.
Well, there's roughly about from 500 billion stars to up to 1 trillion stars in our galaxy.
Yeah.
At least that's the estimate.
Probably like 100 million for the specific height is not even that weird.
Not even a drop in the ocean.
Yep. Another water world, and this time I'm the first one to ever discover.
Congrats.
Binary Earth lakes still beat you.
Yeah, I'm kind of jelly.
Yeah, I never found an ammonia or Earth-like, so I still want those 2 badges on EDSM.
I highlight every planet I come across, every system with lots of planets I come across, just to see what they are. If I see anything that looks remotely like ammonia, I go straight to it.
Yeah, same here, but I never had the luck.
You can listen on the galaxy map if it's an ammonia world.
You can see on the holograms as well.
Yep, yeah.
I prefer doing that just because it's quicker.
Yeah. I like the sound. Especially the sound of the Earth lights.
What do you hear? I can't hear them.
I think it's like
you need the music enabled to be able to hear them.
Seriously?
Yep, you need exploration music to them.
Hull integrity compromised.
Yep, I don't mind the exploration music too much actually, because it's really subtle, so it doesn't interrupt whatever else I'm listening to.
Well, I'm listening to Radio Sidewinder, so...
I usually listen to sort of chill out stuff, radio.
Stellar cartography music. What does that do?
That's it.
That's the one. Yep.
Alright, exploration music not, but it's stellar cartography.
Yes, that's the one. Sorry, that's the one I meant.
Alright.
What time is it where you're at, Ascom?
I'm running. I don't put my clocks back during the winter, so it's like nearly 1 AM for me.
Damn, son.
It's also here, same.
Yeah.
Warning, temperature critical.
When do you hear it?
When you click on it, like when you highlight the planet, you hear like sound effects, kind of.
It's not that. It's the a really good one to practice on. Actually, are icy bodies because they sound like static when you're listening to them. High metal contents sound like chimes being hit concordantly. Oh, discordantly, I should say. Sorry. Water worlds sound like water drops, and earth lights. I've never encountered them.
You're like
listening to
you're like a twinkling, but twinkling chords almost, from what I've heard.
Yeah.
Earthquakes are a bit like water worlds, but they have this very fantastic for bird sounds mixed in.
Stars as well. Once you hover over those, there's like a chorus that goes no at you, which is interesting.
I thought I found a world, and it was a water world. It was one which was 700,000. So, oh well, terraformable. I mean, it's not a disappointment, but it is. So, no.
You need to address your definition of disappointment then.
Yeah, probably. But I just want ammonia or Portland world so much.
They're rare.
I'm looking.
Do you have the add-on for Edunk that gives you the
yes, I do.
They give you like the distance where Earth light, ammonias and stuff, or most
I do, but it's off so many times. It has been off so many times.
The best distances from what I found, G's, G-type, K-types, and N-types, search from between about 150 light seconds to 600 light seconds. That's what I found works.
That's a good one. Might.
Because remember, Earth is about 300 something light seconds away from the sun.
8 minutes.
Yeah.
So that's 420-ish, I guess.
Blaze it.
What I do is just jump out of the usual routes, go 100 or 200 light years above or below the main route, and you will find lots of undiscovered systems. And then after 9,000 jumps and some 3,000 scans, you will have a couple of Earth-likes and ammonias.
Oh, geez, only one large pad. I hope there's not a queue at Eagle's Landing.
I think I might hop into solo to land.
Not
and then hop back into the private group to meet up.
Found another water world. Oh well.
What do you mean, oh well? Your lack of enthusiasm for high-paying terraformable worlds that will ultimately help mankind is bothersome.
So I found a water world yesterday. It was already discovered, unfortunately, but it had like little tiny islands on it. So does that make it not quite a water world? That like you'd think that because it has land.
Beachfront property.
Yeah, something like that.
Yes.
Ryza. Oh, I want to visit Ryza.
I think FDev should like slyly add Riser in as a shout out. That would be nice.
Landing permitted. Clear for landing on docking bay 03.
Whoever owns Star Trek will probably go, no, Widow, there's a massive copyright. Fuck you.
Paramount aren't actually that terrible with it.
Paramount doesn't own it.
I want I vote
Studio.
for new commodity. I vote for new commodity called porgs.
Called what?
Porgs.
You're gonna have to explain that one to me.
The little creatures from Star Wars.
Oh, porgs. Oh.
Porgs. What did you think? What did I say?
You said
like
that. I just couldn't understand what you were saying.
Docking cancellation acknowledged.
I've not seen the new Star Wars Trek, so I'm a little out of the loop there.
Yeah, I mean. Better yet, I don't think I've ever
Yes! First to discover Waterworld. Waterworld binary Earth flags.
Now you just gotta turn it in.
I am turning it in right now.
Nice.
First to discover. Oh yeah, it was that Earth flag I found earlier. And it's mine. Oh mine.
No, it's an Earth flag, not a mine.
No, it was a water world, not a mine.
Regardless, they're
I
mine
found
now.
another water world, by the way.
You could save some for the rest of us, you know.
Never!
All mine.
I crashed this.
Yes, that.
Right.
Other water world is worth 700,000 again.
Access granted.
Hey.
Just heading for a
More money!
I'm not exactly hurting for cash, if I'm honest. I can afford the rebuy of my ship about 90 times.
Well, I still want a lot of other ships, and I want to buy the Chieftain, I want to buy the Clipper, no, I want to buy the Cutter, I want to buy the
You just want to get all of them.
I think the only thing that is out of my price range now is a combat cutter.
Wait,
Yes.
how much is the Corvette? By the way?
It's about 190 million, I think.
I just entered a binary system through one of the stars, and I actually, I almost threw my mouse up in the air because I was.
You should. You should. Let's try that again. Not yawn halfway through it. You should condition yourself to deploy heat sinks in those cases.
But I thought they patched those type of stars.
Yeah, they did
Mostly.
try, but but this is the first one since they fixed it that I still went through a star, which is incredibly scary if it happens. At least for me.
All surface vehicle operators are reminded not to obstruct the main thoroughfares at any time. Thank you for your cooperation.
I'm actually in between 4 stars. which are all going around me. Ooh.
Funky.
Yeah, I'm going away here. I don't like it.
Incoming message.
There's no Earth-like ammonias or other stuff here anyway, so... How do
That is
ammonia
unfortunate.
worlds... How do ammonia worlds look like in the map? Like in the system map?
They look like kind of like Earth-likes on the hologram. They're very similar, I think.
It depends on how much ammonia they've got. They either look like really brown Earth-likes,
Yeah, yeah.
or
that's what
they look like high metal content worlds with atmospheres.
Oh, there's a special color. I don't know. I know immediately that this is an ammonia world.
Yes, that sort of weird brown kind of color, isn't it?
Yeah, it's some kind of it's some kind of pastel brown, a very light pastel brown.
Mhm.
It's beautiful.
And I remember seeing on one of the Reddit subreddits about a commander who discovered a ammonia world that had been missed by two other commanders who had flown through the same system before, because it looked like an HMC or something. It was a really boring looking planet.
I
But
should
they
have a
sound
few
like-
pictures of those, just so I can recognize them.
They sound like water worlds, but they are between yellowish and chocolate brown.
I don't hear any of the of that sound you were talking about with that music turned on.
Okay, well maybe you should turn on exploration music also, I don't know.
Yeah, same issue. I'm gonna try to turn on the exploration music and see if that comes out. Either that, or I just couldn't. The volumes were low.
So, how's everyone's expedition going?
It's going all right. I'm about to get off and shit. I really gotta get off and go to work. All right, later, guys.
Getting crashed.
Yeah, I should have been off like 15 minutes ago.
Ooh.
You should fix that.
Yeah, I'm still good.
No,
I'm off.
no, that's not how it works.
Goodbye.
Well, if I leave the house in 20 minutes, I'm still good. But I still gotta get like changed and stuff. So I got time.
It'll take you longer than you think. You should leave now.
Always.
Leave now.
Later, guys.
Leave now, human.
Oh, this freaking last neutron star. It's wide. Better to keep really nice distance.
Detach confirmed. You are clear for departure.
Everyone on their way to 8?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I pushed a little over to the left of our path and trying to find some undiscovereds.
Good luck with that.
But ammonia worlds are always spotted, so they're never like all smooth in terms of terrain. Or well. Right. So when ammonia rolls and Earth-likes, they're always sort of spotted. But do they have hull caps or sort of caps or something?
Not always.
Landing gear retracted. Landing gear deployed.
Well, on paper I now made 7.5 million. It's actually quite good money if you do it well.
Yeah, it's a lot better than it was.